Winter is finally here, and if you are looking for a drink that is going to make you feel warm in the belly, our friends at the Portland Hunt Alpine Club have you covered. Andrew Volk is our bartender. He's got a few stirred drinks to make for us today, and what are we making first?
Yeah, the first one is called Remember the Maine. This is a classic drink. It is in reference to the USS Maine that sunk in Havana Harbor over 100 years ago, but it is rye whiskey, 2 ounces of that. It's kind of a riff on a Manhattan. So warm, definitely feeling, definitely makes you feel warm.
Yes.
2 ounces of rye whiskey, 3/4 of an ounce of sweet vermouth. Those are the Manhattan parts to it. And then we add a little bit of cherry hearing. It's a cherry liqueur. And we take that with some ice. And we're gonna put it in one of these martini glasses with both a cherry and a little bit of absinthe.
Okay.
Just a little bit of kind of licorice flavor. It's just a mist. It gives you an aroma without going too heavy on the flavor.
Okay.
Stir this up. We stir drinks when we don't want to add air to it. It kind of gives it it's a texture thing. It gives it a little bit more velvety feel when you drink it. And pour it out like this. This is called a Remember the Maine.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers. I was not expecting that.
You enjoy it though?
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
That's my,
I'll take
listen,
that.
it's not bad. Okay, what's next? I'm gonna have another sip.
Yeah, all of these are kind of riffs on classics. The next one is going to be kind of a version that one of our bartenders here, Katie, came up with called a Campfire Negroni.
Okay.
It's a riff on a Negroni, which is typically gin, sweet vermouth, and Campari. We keep the sweet vermouth in there. We keep the Campari in there. But instead of gin, we use a couple of smoky things. We use a little bit of mezcal, which is an agave spirit that has a little bit of smoke characteristic to it. We use some scotch, which again, a little bit of smokiness to it. And we use just a tiny little bit of something called sfumato. It's an Italian bitters. It's made from rhubarb, among other things, and it's pretty smoky.
Wow,
Yeah,
okay.
it's really good though. We take a little bit of salt just to round out the whole drink. A little bit of salt water. And again.
I've never seen someone put salt water in a drink.
Yeah, I mean, you use salt in cooking. Often when we're doing cocktails, it's very similar in approach to a lot of cooking. And salt just boosts flavors. It kind of it tamps down some of the bitterness.
Yeah.
It brings other flavors to the forefront, just like it would, adding a little bit of salt when you cook. Same kind of thing.
So it's not just for the rim, is what you're telling me.
Not just for the rim. You can also put it right in the drink. We make a saltwater solution and use a little eyedropper. So stir all that up till it's nice and cold. Big cube of ice all over that. And then we have a couple more tricks on this one.
That's a pretty color.
It's a real pretty color. We take a little bit of very smoky scotch, put it over the top like that.
My goodness.
I know. A little bit of smoked salt.
Okay, more salt?
More salt, more smokiness, and it's a Negroni, very classically garnished with an orange peel. So that's the Campfire Negroni.
I can already smell it.
Yeah, it's that scotch really.
Wow. Okay. Cheers.
Cheers. Pretty intense.
Not bad though either.
Not bad. We're gonna take not bad every time. I like that.
I like this. It's, you know what? I think maybe it's because they're darker. I'm one of those pink fruity girls, you know?
And we love that about you, but sometimes it's for the people out there.
Exactly. It's for you guys.
The last one is a riff on another classic drink called a Hanky Panky. Another one of our bartenders, Max, came up with this variation. Typically it's made with gin. We use aquavit in this one. Aquavit's a Scandinavian caraway spirit. We love it here at Hunt Alpine, being a Scandinavian cocktail bar. So equal parts aquavit and sweet vermouth. Just a little bit of Fernet Branca. Fernet's a bitters that tastes like menthol cigarettes in the best way possible.
Okay.
And then we make some blueberry syrup, and we're putting that in there. Maine blueberries, of course. And again, stirring.
Mix her up.
Mix her up. Getting it cold, we're adding a little bit of water. making sure it's nice and diluted there. And then I think you're gonna like this one.
Okay.
And then just to brighten it up a little bit, we will put a lemon twist on it. Hanky Panky.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, you weren't wrong.
Good. I'm glad.
This is really good.
Good.
Oh, I like these. And they're not too heavy either.
Not too
which is
heavy.
great.
Gives you that kind of that feeling in the belly.
Exactly, exactly. All right, thank you so much, Andrew,
you.
for whipping these up for us. And if you want to make these for yourself and enjoy them on a cold night, just head to the 207 section of our website and app. Don't go anywhere. We're back right after this.